couple of days because I got plans tomorrow and Saturday. So this one, enjoy this one while it lasts. It's my first Welcome Back to School movie. It's the 2002 Disney Channel movie, Get a Clue. Lindsay Lohan, Brenda Song, and Bug Hall, and a bunch of others. This is 83 minutes, so let's get started. It's really short. They start in New York City. So the Statue of Liberty. This is when Disney Channel movies were good. When you look at me, and it's hard to say what I must do. That was the Schwarzer Hotel that Trump owns. Get a clue. I miss the old Disney. Bug Hall, Ian Gomez as Mr. Walker. Get a clue. You have Amanda Plummer in this movie. You had a massive cast. Brenda Song. Ali Muhammad. He's the Indian dude with the camera. Dave. Charles Shaughnessy. Yeah, he's the villain. Spoiler alert. They don't make Disney Channel movies like this anymore. Everything's got to be a musical or a sequel to Descendants or Zambos. Get a clue. At least Lindsay Lohan had a better summer than I did. Because Freakier Friday, they said she's back. Back in the mainstream. No more drugs, no more drinking. Just stay away from that. You're a beautiful girl. You don't need to do that. Caitlin Dever at least was basically the more stable Lindsay Lohan. Directed by a woman, Maggie Greenwald, yeah. This is when it wasn't a big deal. Now, this is before Zoom calls, everybody. This was video chatting. This is Brenda's song. This is before she did Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, like 3 years later. It took Lindsay Lohan a long time to recover from her addiction. But again, we're all addicted to something, even if it's not illegal. And I don't mind her scratchy voice and her freckles and her red hair, even though she's blonde now. Yeah. I love saying that. You know, LA Knight is so awesome. I love LA Knight, yeah, and the crowd says it with him. And it's like it's the new Yes. She has beautiful hair. I prefer Lindsay as a redhead than a blonde. I like her blonde hair, but I prefer the Miss Dawson. Yeah. Plus, this is when they didn't film everything in Canada like they do. Most Hallmark movies, Lifetime movies, and Disney Channel movies are filmed in Canada. Not a problem for me because, you know, my friend Evan's from Canada. But I like to see things in New York and in the states that they actually film it in. The mom's not in the film that much. Because Pants on Fire, I have to finish that one. I didn't get to finish it last time, so I'm going to do that one next week. Because the kid's back in school, you know, it's a perfect movie to see. There's the hallways. This is also before Mean Girls as well. A black girl. She was in the Saddle Club. Hmm. That girl's she was a Hallmark actress. Walker's is a surname. There's Miss Stern. She's a Canadian actress. Plus size black woman. There's Bug Hall from The Little Rascals. Yeah, both movies. He did the first one, and then he did the sequel. He had a cameo in the Save the Day. At least I don't have to watch this on Disney Plus again for a while because there's too many ads. Gabe, not Dave. This is cute. Yeah, video camera. I used to do that when I had a video camera back in the 2000s. Now I just use my phone. It's easier to carry. And even though it can't film hours of footage, it can at least, I like the colors in this movie. Yeah, Disney Channel movies used to have color and plenty of rainbow colors without it forcing. Yeah, her father's the late great Christopher Plummer. She was also in the Hunger Games, Catching Fire. Yeah. Yeah, you know how it is. Let yourself be heard, yeah. But you don't have to you don't have to hit me in the face with a flag to get your point across, guys. He's so cute. Yeah, I just thought computers were bigger back in 2002. I was there, so I know. I was 17 years old. I was also in high school. Goldblum, like Jeff Goldblum. He would have been a better Johnny Storm than this idiot from Stranger Things. If he was younger, he would have done it. There's a reason Superman made more money than Fantastic Four. It had less foreigners in it. It was better, and it was shorter. Well, actually, it's longer, but it didn't feel as long. And also, it gave me what I wanted. Hmm. It's a lie. Drama, people. See, it sounds suspicious. And the thing is, Amanda Plummer was very violent in Pulp Fiction. She just kind of freaked out in that. That's why you could tell it's acting, because I'm like, is she here? She's more vulnerable. She's not pointing guns at people. Yeah, again, Tarantino. Yeah, he's not subtle about his actors. They got to be over the top a lot. Hmm. I hope I get my September bonus soon. Because I'm getting that Superman movie. I want it. I want it more than anything on Blu-ray this year. Got to get my favorite movie on Blu-ray. I got the Mario movie, and then I got Deadpool and Wolverine last year. So now I'm gonna get Superman. Those freckles are sexy. It's not a disease. It's not leprosy. It's little dots on their body. At least she recovered. I was glad that Lindsay recovered because I didn't want to see her in a grave before she's 40. Look what happened to Michelle Trachtenberg. She wasn't so lucky. She had diabetes and died at 39. Religion, little to luck. Hmm. If only her father was really like the fathers that she had in film. Yeah, he had to fake his own death, Walker. I know I'm probably spoiling this movie, but you guys, you could watch this movie on Disney Plus. It's available there. Also, this DVD has a never before seen ending, which is not as good. I'll put these headphones away. I don't need them. Mm. Yes, remember. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. She's calling her. Yeah, she's so expressive. I don't shop at Barney's. I haven't bought expensive clothes in my life. Numb. Yes, ma'am. It is nice. Would I hit on a woman that's plus size? Yeah. Still a woman. Yeah, I mean, we went through 9/11 and the classes still went on 2 days later because the day after 9/11 we had the day off from school because they didn't know what to do, but we had to go back to what we do because life goes on, life continues, life doesn't have a pause button. There's a fake mustache. That's like my Luigi mustache I wore at Comic Con. Hmm. Yeah, it's a me. Or yeah, he has a like an Italian mustache. I wore that at Comic Con. I don't have to wear that this time because Miles doesn't have facial hair. Mm-hmm. Who wouldn't be? You hear that? It sounds like it sounds like the Jaws theme. That that's either a cello or a bass of some kind. Green eyes. Your eyes are so gorgeous, Lindsay. You're not gonna see mess up that needs to mess up this face. No, not with surgery, drugs, booze, or anything else. She is so fine, man. Yeah, I don't like to have facial hair because I don't want to look like I'm 50. And see, the score can tell the story itself. They don't have to put They don't have to put musical numbers because it's not necessary. What's wrong with that? As long as at least it's not a student and a teacher. That would be illegal and weird. Yeah, I first saw Amanda Plummer in Simple Wish back in the '90s. She was the henchwoman next to Kathleen Turner. I tell it like it is all the time, buddy. Did you see her in did you see Pulp Fiction? Yeah, everybody in that movie is violent. Yes, everyone. Every person in that movie is either violent or just angry for some reason. We get it, Tarantino. It's a crime drama. It's not a comedy. Because Samuel Jackson, John Travolta, Bruce Willis, all of them are really violent and plus this is when Disney movies were short. Now live action Disney movies can be almost 2 hours. Fashion. Madison Avenue. Look at those sparkly skirts. Up, up, clothing montage. 24 minutes in. They show close-ups of their faces. The girls are so gorgeous. Yes, you do, Lindsay. You do have a type. We all have our preferences. Yeah, it's called being human. Yeah, look at Lois Lane. She was so great in that Superman movie. I can't wait to see her again. Next one is called Man of Tomorrow. Yeah, because Supergirl next year is Woman of Tomorrow, which is a storyline they did recently of her. That's why Crypto's going to be in her film too. That's good. At least give Crypto something to do more in this one. Because in Superman's movie, yeah, he's in it, but then there's a huge chunk of the movie he disappears. He's like captured, and you don't see him do anything till the third act. Hopefully, this time he won't get captured again by Lobo or whatever. Yep, Hakuna Matata. That's when they were using that. Trespassers will be prosecuted. It's like Lisa Loud, but more techie, you know, and no lith. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about the key. No, that's another movie. That's the Hey Arnold movie. Yeah, they have a spy shop. I think there's a spy shop in 86th Street where I live, but I don't go there because I don't spy. I have plenty of things to spy with. Look at those pants. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. I really like the score here in this movie. I hope it doesn't rain when I go to Comic Con in a few weeks. Because rain ruins the event, especially outside. When you're outside where the will call is, you lie down. Even though the movie's not long, it's one of the shortest movies I've done this month so far. Because it's only an hour and 23 minutes. It's longer. It's shorter than the two librarian films I just did. Cameras are cool if you use them for the right decision. You know, don't break into people's homes. I'm lying down because there's no one in the chat anyway. People are watching this video, so thanks for that. Even though, if you're back in school, be safe because you know schools could be very, very stressful, especially nowadays. I filmed a lot of footage on my camera in college, in my school, I went to vacations, holidays, etc. That's in Brooklyn. I'm like, huh? Mm-hmm. My home. The trains. Yeah, I always take the train to get to Manhattan. I never take a cab or a Lyft or a I also don't take an Uber because I don't like to be stuck in traffic. You know how far Comic Con is from 34th Street. It's not super far, but yeah, so the 6 and the 4 trains in Hunter College, 68th Street. I always take the train even with my costume on. I'm not ashamed. I love wearing a costume on the bus or the train because I get to stick out. Plus, this was a year after Spy Kids came out, and this is way better. It doesn't have horrendous CGI hitting me in the face every 2 seconds. And setting up cameras. Who puts garbage on their fire escape? I don't know. And this is way better than that recent Mission Impossible movie. It's an hour shorter. It's got better, diverse casting that's not forced, and there's no British chicks. There is a British man here, but he's the villain. Typical. I mean, the villain in Superman was a British guy. Me too. That's why I do like doing live streams so people can see myself and my collection of things. hmm And look, it's an Indian and an Asian. They're both Asian. Again, like Harold and Kumar. See, and that was ahead of its time. Now, everything has to be diverse. Yeah, that's the F train. I went on the F train. Carroll Street. Yeah, people don't use maps anymore. They use Google Maps on their phone or other maps. That's how I find places because some places don't have maps. If you ever go upstate in New York, yeah. She's so cute. Arabic people. A hobo. It's not really a hobo. It's a movie theater. I miss movies like this that just told a story. You don't have to preach. You don't have to beat me over the head with your agendas, Disney. Just tell a good story with good characters, with a good pace. This is a lot more relaxing because there's only one British accent here, and he's only the villain, and he comes in about 30 some minutes into the film. See, the music is really, really convincing. I like that the film doesn't have to have. There's not a lot of soundtrack in the movie. It doesn't force it. In the beginning, it starts with one. The movie starts with the song, and it ends with the same song. Excuse me. It's a mystery film, in a way. Oh no, it's the guy from Mr. Nanny. Yeah, he's the villain here. Just like in Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. Mr. Goldblum. It looks like Bradley Cooper. Are you absolutely positive about that? Yeah. Again, most of them talk like that. Mhm. It's not a cop. Yeah. I don't. I don't eat big meals at 9 o'clock at night. Mm. See, she's not stupid. Unless somebody gave them to you. Yeah, I got a lot of clothes that I got a lot of things that were really expensive, and I just found them. I found an iPhone, a Samsung Galaxy 8 in the street. Thanks, man. Whoever said that comment, thanks a lot for leaving leaving a comment on my channel. Thanks for that, because I bought a lot of well, a few things during during the month of August. Did I show the Alien box set? I think I did. If not, I'll show it in my next update. Because while Lindsay was on hiatus, Caitlin pretty much took her spot. And I'm like, yeah, good. I want to see Caitlin on the big screen. Josh knows how obsessed I am with her. The moment I saw her in Booksmart, I'm like, yeah, I want to meet her. I do. My mom's a good cook, yeah. She's a cutie, man. I'm glad she got help, because some people need professional help. Counseling, or, talk to a therapist or something. You do. That's a picture of Buck Hall when he was a kid, yeah. Facial. Oh, no, I've been to Hawaii. I want to go there next year. It's a state, people, yes. And the Lilo and Stitch remake, they said yes. The United States, I'm like, the Hawaii is part of the United States. It was Americanized in 1959, and so was Alaska. There were 48 states, and then we got to 50 for the past like 70, almost 70 years. It's hard to lose a family member, yeah. I'm just glad that I didn't lose a family member this year. I didn't want to, because there's so many celebrities this year, and it was so like random. It was like one after the other since January. David Lynch was one of the first to die, and then we lost Michelle Trachtenberg passed away, and recently Graham Greene passed away. Hulk Hogan passed away. It was one after the other, man. But people get old. I mean, well, Michelle Trachtenberg wasn't old. She was just sick. I didn't know. I had no idea. It is. Yeah, it's like a Scooby Doo episode or movie. I'm going to do more Scooby films in the fall. Because now, if I order the Superman movie and it doesn't come before the convention, I will show it in my next update, mark for October, before Halloween. I always do an update when I go to Comic Con because, I love Comic Con, and I'm going to show you guys everything that I got signed and also things that I bought. Yes, you did. And the sequel. They should have just done a third one. I never wanted a reboot. That 2019 movie was tragic. It was so bad. And Brighton Beach, yep. Brighton. Trust me, I know the feeling. Now you can just check the internet. We know. I don't know why people want to deny their feeling. Don't be shy. I'm not shy about how I feel. I go to Brighton every year. Yes, it's the most Russian area in all of Brooklyn. Brighton Beach and near Coney Island. Ooh, it's a big Russian and Ukrainian population, guys. Because Russians, they put their letters backwards or upside down. It's weird. Like their R's are backwards. Hold on. That's his mother. Ian Gomez. He was doing another show. That's why he disappeared for like half the movie. Commercial break. I would try eel once if it's fried. As long as it's not alive, I'll be okay. I don't eat fish alive. I'm not a bear. I like to eat things cooked. If it's raw, it's got to be fresh fruits, vegetables, or bread. I do not eat anything raw that's meat because I'll get sick. Or fish. Can't eat it raw. I have to eat it cooked. Yeah. Mhm. Assistant manager. He looks like a Hispanic version of Dan Aykroyd. See, why would people do that? Why would you steal money? I find money. I don't steal it. I've never stolen money in my entire life when it comes to, you know, I don't embezzle. Gotta get a piece of my mind. 55 minutes in. It's like Born Identity. Dawson. That's the name. That's the name of Allie's last name in Austin and Alley. Mm-hmm. Sly Cooper. Cool. I played the first Sly Cooper. I never played the sequels because I couldn't find them. Yep, here we go. More spy stuff. Blue lighting. Like they do in the green room. At least that dance scene, it was short. They didn't stretch it out for 5 minutes. Yeah, we're in the third act of the movie already. See how fast this movie is? It doesn't drag. The teach is a beach. That food looks delicious. I have a very close relationship with my sister too, just like Elsa and Anna. She looks like Jeanette McCurdy. Da-da-da. A cab. It's a fun movie, and it's one of the best Disney Channel movies of the 2000s, easily, without question, because it has its own identity, and it's not a musical. Now all they do is musicals. Again, remember when the Disney used to tell stories and not rehash everything? This was the time. This is the same year the original Lilo and Stitch came out. This is not the Plaza Hotel like in Home Alone 2, because again, they couldn't afford that, so they got another hotel. Usually hotels like this is where they give Comic-Con. It's either a center or a giant hotel. That's what Ryan Gosling did in the Fall Guy. He gave a thumbs up, but I hate. I don't like that movie. I got to do a rant on that sometime this week, maybe tomorrow. 'Cause I'm not going to do a podcast tomorrow or Saturday, so I could do a rant tomorrow. She gets abducted. That guy's not really a hobo. Mm. There's the villain. Because he's British. Half. Half. He's an idiot. Half. These villains don't want half the money, they want the whole thing because they're greedy. I'm not greedy, guys. That was funny. Half. Half? God, that's funny, man. That gave me the biggest laugh because it's ridiculous. He's like, half? What do you mean half? It's a chase scene. Kind of have that swindle feel, except this movie has more characters. I think, does it have more characters? See. Um, no, it has less characters, but it's in the same vein as Swindle. Yep, Donkey Kong. Smoke. It's like the scene in Attack of the Clones, which came out the same year as this. Forget that bracelet, it's not worth it. Oh, that was cute. She kissed him. I like the way this is shot. Hotel and spa. It's a ladies' locker room. They tied her up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Taking a shower. You need that. Wrong floor. Man, he's still chasing that guy? It's a big hotel. Looks like the Kalahari I went to a couple years ago. A council member. He's not really homeless. He's a councilman. They get paid. Like, that's another chunk. Your dad is there. She didn't know her father was gonna be there. The chase is on. In a bathrobe. Slow-mo shot. I love Lindsay's hair in this movie. It's so luscious. Spy glasses. Again, doesn't have the budget of Spy Kids, but it doesn't need a lot of CGI in it. Just the insert. It's a good cast. Has to hit him with cake. Like a Three Stooges short. Yep. Happy birthday. Yeah, the cake hits him like in several times in the edit. Oh no! Watch. One, two. Yeah, it hits. It looks like they hit it twice. Miss Stern. Plus size beauty. That's the same shot. Potter. Dad. They hit it. Yep, her brooch. Yeah, it's a real diamond. It's a canary diamond. In the 80s. I'm not a big jewelry guy, but if I found a diamond, I would sell it. That's a lot of money. For a diamond like this. No, that I'm sure it's him. This isn't fair. You know what's not fair? Your people taking all of our jobs. That's what's not fair. Yeah. All these Brits taking all these acting roles that should go to somebody else. That's what's not fair. No substitute for missing teacher. Hollywood was bred on American people. Lindsay looks great in green. Like me. You know what it is. They cut it because they have. I went to my brother's wedding. A man and a woman, the way it should be. No other substitutes, people. Good for them. I like their dresses. Nobody was in the chat, so I guess I can shut it off. Because nobody's here. Happy ending, see? You don't have to overcomplicate things. Yeah. I don't give my address out here or my phone number because it's a chat. Yeah, I want to go bowling. I like these characters, they're fun. And diverse without forcing it down my throat. See? It's called telling a story, guys. Not preaching, not trying to convert people to a lifestyle they don't want to be in. The New York Times. Yep, one of the biggest in the world. Yeah, that's it, guys. That was Get a Clue from 2002. I could stop this. It's the same song from the beginning of the film. So thanks for watching, the few of you that did. Sorry the chat was empty, but I guess people don't care about this movie as much as other films I'm going to do later this month. But thanks for watching, the few of you that did. Acknowledge me, and in 2 days I'll do another podcast. Well, 3 days, because I'm not doing one tomorrow or Saturday because I got to go somewhere. So thanks for watching. See you then.